everyone, it's Melanie here with another episode of Scrap with Me. Today we're going to be doing a layout that is full of stripy goodness, and I'm using my Blossom paper pack. And I've copied this layout just visually, so I don't know the exact dimensions of everything, but I'm just making up the dimensions as I go along. So kind of made this rainbow pattern here. Each of the strips is 8 inches long, and the first strip was 1 3/4 inches wide, and the next one was 1.5 inches wide. Then I started at the top with my sunset color strip, and that one was 1.5 inches wide. Then I had a 1 inch wide strip below it. And I'm just kind of transitioning the colors in to blend into each other. That strip there was 3/4 inch wide, and this one's just a 1/2 inch wide. And this is actually one of the border strips that you cut off the edge of your paper. Got this piece here, which is approximately 3/4 inch, an inch? Yeah, an inch. And then this one is 3/4 inch. And then I've got another one that is 1.25 inches. And the reason why I'm working from both ends is because I want to give myself a little bit of leeway. This is another 1 inch strip to kind of, you know, mismeasure things. And then I've just got this sticky strip, which came from the compliments pack, that I use right in the middle, and it overlaps any errors in measurement. Next I have a 1/2 inch strip that I cut. I believe I cut it from one of the paper packs, yeah. And I just lined it up along the edge. So this paper pack kind of rainbows from green into the sunset, and I'm going to mirror that layout on the other side. Then I've got a mat for a 5x7 photo, which would be 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And I've used this little 1/2 inch strip across each of them, and this 1/2 inch strip, sticker strip, to just kind of unify the page. And so I haven't adhered them completely. I'm going to put my photos on, and then I'll put those strips, I'll glue those strips down once I have my photos on the page. So then I also have these 1/2 inch white strips, which I've outlined with this blue, crystal blue pen. It's not the Glacier. Glacier is the color that comes in this pack, but the crystal blue is close enough. The crystal blue is close enough. I don't even know if it's still available in the color packs. I don't know. Anyways, but it goes close enough. So I've just got these 1/2 inch strips that are 1/2 inch by 4 inches, and I've just outlined them with a little blue, and that's where I'm going to put my journaling in once I'm done. And I've put 5 strips there because I like to do things in uneven numbers. And yeah, so that sort of finishes up the basics of the first page. And then I'm going to basically mirror exactly what I did on the first page here on the second. So again, I've got 8 inch strips, and I'm starting with 8 inches by 1 1/4, 8 inches, by 1 3/4, 8 inches by 1 1/4. Then at the top I've got that 1.5 inch strip up there with another strip that is 1 inch, perhaps 1 1/4. I'm trying to read the measurements off of my mat, which is actually really a handy thing to have. I didn't realize how handy it would be. It came free in my consultant kit, and probably wouldn't have bought it on my own, but it's totally turned out to be helpful for lining things up. Now you're going to notice that I forget to put in the 1/2 inch vertical strip here. I do eventually go back and put it in, but I forget at this point. So I'm just running through the rainbow, and you can do this with any paper pack. So then here I have that sticker from the compliments pack, and you're going to see that I have a problem. So the problem is, hey, this sticker strip's going to take care of any measuring errors. Turns out I had way more measuring errors than anticipated, and so I have this like white strip here. I'm thinking, what am I going to do about this white strip? Can I move things down? Can I cut another piece? And then I realize that on the compliments strip where I had cut that little chevron arrow type pattern, I actually have left over a little strip of blue, thank goodness. And so I just peel that off and tuck it in, and you would never know I had made a mistake. So anyways, every scrapbooker makes mistakes, and I'm thumbs up, pretty happy about fixing that. Then I have a 4x6 photo mat, so it'd be 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. I have one on the other page and one here. And then I have two mats that are just 3 by 5 inch. So the mats themselves are 3 by 5 inch. So they would fit probably a 2 3/4 by 4 3/4 photo. And again, I have those little strips that I've just attached down on the edge. And once I've got my photos on, I'm going to adhere them to the top of the photo, just to kind of carry on that striped theme. So now that I've got the bases done, I'm ready to start adding some embellishments. And I really do love these complements to the paper pack. There's so many cool stickers, cool sayings, cool border strips, and this is a kind of flag border that came out of the complements pack that goes along with the Blossom paper pack. And so I'm just lining these up and making sort of a little flag banner to hang off the side here. And I will eventually go back in with some white embroidery thread and just use glue dots to adhere it and make it look like it's actually hanging from something. The nice thing about these complements, again, you've seen me do it on other layouts where I've placed something down and then had to peel it up. It peels up pretty nicely. That one did lift off a little bit of the pattern paper, but I just adhered it kind of over top of that area. So that was really handy. So after I've got this banner up, I'm going to be adding these little flowers, and I'm using flowers, and I'll be using buttons as well. So I'm kind of going with this round theme and doing this in a diagonal pattern from the top left to the bottom right of the 2 pages. And so I've just got this collection of buttons that are from Close to My Heart, and they're in a variety of colors in the crystal blue, sweet leaf, and kind of sunset sorbet colors. And I have a bunch of glue dots on the back of these. The glue dots are fantastic for gluing down things that are heavy or things that are oddly shaped. And so I'm just putting down these buttons in kind of a scattered pattern, but again visually in a line that goes diagonally across the pages so that your eye is drawn across the page. Now I had those little text strips on the left-hand page, and I'm just putting a little text strip on the right-hand page as well, just for a little caption or maybe a date stamp or something like that. And then again, I've got these complement stickers that I'm adding to the left-hand page, and I want to make it so that the buttons that overlap the sunset colored areas aren't sunset themselves. I want them to kind of pop out. So just making sure that I have places to put them that will make them stand out. I was pretty happy with the layout the way it turned out. What you're not going to see is the fact that I put on some glitter strip. I used it just kind of along the rainbow striped edges. Just put in a little strip on one edge of the page and another strip on the other edge of the page, and you'll see those right away in the photos that I've got lined up at the end, just some close-ups of the layout. So yeah, this was a Close to My Heart layout. It's from one of the books. I don't know which one, but I just found it on Pinterest and found this woman who had done this kind of rainbow effect, and I just estimated all the measurements and put it together with my own ideas. So there you see the glitter strip, and the glitter strip just adds awesome sparkle. It's just amazing. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and leave a comment and thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.